Fallout and frustration tonight after the release of millions of pages of Epstein documents showing the late convicted sex offender's ties to the rich and powerful, like former Prince Andrew, seen in these photos kneeling over an unidentified woman. It's not clear why. Andrew was stripped of his royal titles last year, but has long vigorously denied allegations of abuse related to Epstein. And at the Capitol, new word: the Clintons will provide the testimony the House Oversight Committee has been seeking, according to the former president's spokesperson. With that news coming ahead of a planned vote this week to hold the former first couple in contempt. The Clintons have not been accused by officials of wrongdoing. Also among the files, this video of Epstein just months before his 2019 arrest and suicide. Interviewed by MAGA strategist Steve Bannon.
Is your money dirty money?
No, it's not. So, in fact...
Why is it not dirty money?
Because I earned it.
Bannon has not been accused of wrongdoing and has not responded to NBC's request for comment. The Justice Department today says it worked through the weekend to take down several thousand files that inadvertently identified victims, with some survivors furious.
I found my own, date of birth, my own phone number, but was also just really disturbed to see evidence of names of people that I knew did not want to be public.
Developments in the Epstein case making headlines worldwide, even mentioned at the Grammys last night by host Trevor Noah, referencing President Trump. The president now angrily threatening to sue the comedian.
He made a statement about me and Jeffrey Epstein. I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein.
He's not been accused by officials of wrongdoing related to Epstein.
Hallie joins us live. Hallie, I know you're tracking a headline from the White House tonight. President Trump talking about his plans to close the Kennedy Center to renovate it.
That's right, Tom. And the president says tonight he expects it'll be a $200 million project with construction starting in July and lasting about 2 years. That planned closure is coming after a slew of artists canceled performances once the president purged the Kennedy Center's board, naming himself chairman and putting his own name on the building. Tom?
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.